I salute you, my people. The Delta Igbo, the Ikwerre Igbos are waking up. Seriously, you need to watch this video. But before you watch it, I want to tell you something. Now, as an that is what is happening now. Everybody wants to be Igbo. Everybody, they are saying you cannot deny them their Igbo heritage. Everybody wants to identify with who they are. Let me tell you, these people, you've heard of Uweshwe, who was former Ohaneze, I think Secretary General. He's from Delta Igbo. Okuku is from Rivers. These are Assistant Ohaneze Secretary General. These guys are seriously wanting to identify as who they are. The identity crisis is gradually dying down. You need to watch this video and we will be right back.
Okay, just my apologies. Let me go to Mr. Organa. Mr. Organa, it appears your brother is denying you. Maybe you have to respond.
Can you let me respond to it, please?
Yes, that's what I want you to do. Respond.
The Igbo nation is now at a crossroad. The Ohaneze agenda is being questioned. I'll tell you why and how. If Ohaneze consists of Anambra, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo, Rivers, and Delta, those are the 7 states that attend the Ohaneze meeting. I should know because I was one spokesman of Ohaneze, Ndibo, me. The President General then was Mr. Gary Gariwe of Ebonyi State. The regime that handed over to him is that of late Ralph Ikwerre from Ogwashuku. God bless his soul. Oguluzema Ogwashuku. He was president of Ohaneze. They handed over to the regime of Igariwe, where I served as spokesman of the Igbo nation. The record is there. Is it now because benefits are coming that I'm no more Igbo, that Ogwashuku is no more Igbo, Asaba is no more Igbo, Onitshubo, where I come from, is no more Igbo, Agbo is no more Igbo? Look, at the last elections, the vice presidential candidate of PDP, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Chukwu, Otto Okowa, admitted that he is an Igbo man. His Obi of Owa, admitted that he's an Igbo man. The late Asaba that died, Asaba of Asaba, Dr. Chike Dozie, God bless his soul, hosted meetings of Ohaneze. Obi of Owa, Obi and Ijubo, these were not there, they are alive. All went. We were at that same car, have a caucus meeting at Asaba, cross over to Niger and go have a meeting. So we in Anioma as Igbo as the come. Igbo land recognizes for market days. Unko, Eke,
okay.
Olie, and in Anioma land, it's the same thing.
All right, Mr. Ghana, I must button now. I understand. My apologies. I'm totally.
Ola tobo to ekwewe. Ola tobo to ekwewe. We know that one day the chicken will come home to roost. It is happening in our time. It is achievable and it's being achieved right now. The identity crisis is disappearing. That's Mr. Organa. Now, it has come to a point, I don't know how to explain that proverb. Olatobo tekwewe. Look at what the man said. The man is Organa. He's a former spokesman of Ohaneze Ndibo. Former spokesman is from Delta. These people have so much immersed themselves in the Igbo project. They are making our works at the Unified Igbo easy. Look at what he said. He mentioned states that are attending Ohaneze Ndibo. He mentioned the 5 southeastern states and mentioned Ikwerre and Delta. I'm so proud to hear that. Identity crisis is just like vapor. It is disappearing. He that is speaking is from Delta. He was once a spokesman. And look at what he's saying. That no one can deny them their Igboness. Now, it's not a case of we Southeasterners going to tell them, you are Igbo. And they will say, no, I'm not Igbo. You are Igbo. I'm not Igbo. No. Now, they are. In fact, if you from Southeast wants to deny they are Igbo, they will tell you that you are the one that is not Igbo. There seems to be a contention there. Now he starts mentioning people from their side who has been involved in Ohaneze project. And whenever you hear Ohaneze, you know that Ohaneze is an Igbo project. He mentioned Ralph Uweshwe, who was even Ohaneze Secretary General. who handed over to the Ikwerre way, the Ebonyi person. And he was a spokesman at that point in time. And he's saying, you cannot deny Onishubo, Ogwachiuku, Abo, and the rest of them, their Igboness. Oh, guy, thumbs up for that. Our prayer had been that there should be a point, you people will be the one contending with whoever wants to challenge your Igboness. You tell them to give way, give way. Thou shalt not tamper with the seal. And that is what we are seeing now. He kept mentioning people who are involved in the Igbo project. The Obi of Owa did not deny his Igboness. He said it. Okowa came to live TV. Okowa, who was former governor of Abia, Delta State, said he is Igbo. Then the Asaba of Asaba, Dozie, he recognizes Igbo. Even the current Obis recognize they are Igbo. That is making her work easy. And he said Anioma recognized 4 market days. 4 market days is an Igbo thing. Did you have that? The identity crisis is diffusing. And like I told you in earlier videos, the people who are selling this, who are spreading that they are not, are mostly the common people who maybe they are seeking one thing or the other, gains. But the elites of those areas know who they are. Those, they don't deny who they are. And right now, everybody is, should I say, tenacious about it. Everybody is holding tightly to their Igboness. He doesn't want you to minus them. That is what he's contending with. How can you now say they are not Igbo again? And who, by the way, who is that is opposed to their Igboness? Who are you? Somebody from Anambra cannot say he's more Igbo than somebody from Asaba. No. Can you prove that you're more Igbo? No. In 1900s, can you tell Asaba man, I am not, you are not Igbo, we are Igbo? This thing started after the war. People started denying, they gave them states, just like what happened to the Ikwerre people. But Mazi Okuku from Ikwerre was Ohaneze, vice president. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Finally, it is happening. And it is not now that it started, though. It is not now that it started. It has since started. But we are also involved in the project. And these guys are now helping our work to helping to make our work easy. I had even Obiwale from Ikwerre move for the Unified Igbo project. So there are people who are actually doing it. And from the way you see, they are simplifying our work now. Culture, everything, we are the same. The only place in Delta that you hear people say that they are not Igbo, maybe these are conquered places. We had things like they installed kings that ruled upon these places. Now, please note, we are not talking about Urobos or Ishekirio or the Wari people. No, we are not talking about them. We are talking about the Igbos of Delta. It's not the whole of Delta. Yes, we know who are our Igbo brothers. And when you look at the map of Nigeria, you realize our Igbo brothers are the area called Igbo part of Delta laps with that of the area called Southeast. Southeast, that is where we are talking about. It is not a coincidence. We were Igbos before Nigeria was created. Nigeria tried to divide us, and some of us are towing in that direction. But look at this man read out in just a few minutes records Asaba of Asaba kept hosting, during his time, hosting Ohaneze meetings. So what are we saying? How can you remove the baby smart from the breast? No longer Ochopulonwe no, but no, everybody is inside the boat. All Igbos are in the Igbo boat. I like to see it, and it's already happening. If you go to tell Ogwashi Ukwu man that he is not Igbo, it will appear before him as if you are committing the greatest offense. That is the level we are now. You cannot deny them their heritage. Time has passed. The identity crisis is diffusing. During the war, when Muletala Mohammed came to Asaba, what did he do? How did he treat Asaba people? In fact, let me tell you, for the sake of being Igbo, these people suffered more than we in the Southeast. Many of them suffered more than we in the Southeast because of their Igboness. Many of them changed their names. You saw the actress, what's his name? The one answering, Stella Damascus Ojukwu. You saw the video. She said they changed their names. And you know that after the war, families bearing names like Ojukwu changed. Some of them changed. Our sisters in the schools, some of them changed. Why? Because despite that it was resolved after the end of the war, they said it's a no victor vanquished. They kept marginalizing the people in the area called Southeast. So for people to be able to admitted into schools and the rest of them, they changed their names. It was like a veil was now put on their eyes and is beginning to pull off. They want to identify as who they are. And to many of these people, and I like what they're doing, if you tell them they are not Igbo, it is a great offense. That is why that man you saw there, Mr. Ghana, is protesting. Please share this video widely. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, subscribe. Bye-bye for now.